Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Silence and I'm finally doing it, man. Here is the McCree guide for all of you. Now, I want to start off by saying, am I the best McCree in the world? No. Am I a professional player? Duh, look at my name. What do you mean? No, I'm not a pro player. Okay, let me just say I am a 4,200 top 500 McCree. So one trick McCree, might I add, for this season, okay? For the season of Season 6. Now, I thought I'd share with you some of my knowledge that I have towards this hero, and hopefully it'll come to use for some of you guys. I know some of you guys are inspired or you know, have become a McCree main because you watch my streams and you you enjoy my streams and you see how good I do on McCree and you're like, wow, I want to be that, I want to do that good. I didn't want to say I want to be that good. I want to do that good, right? So I'm gonna share with you guys the little knowledge that I do have, okay? And let me say this again. I am not a pro player. I'm not anything, okay? Like, I'm literally just a casual player that streams Overwatch, and I happen to be above average at the game, okay? Let me top 1%, you know, above average. But anyways, let's go ahead and start this. Actually, before I start, I want to go ahead and address some of the people that are watching this right now. If you are a PC elitist, please, this is not the video for you, okay? I'm on console. I am happy to be on console. Do I think PC is better? Like, I haven't played on PC to judge whether it's better or not, whether the skill is better or not, but you know, everyone that's on PC is like, oh, console scrub. Oh, top 500 on console is bronze on PC. Like, okay, we get it. You'd be top 500 in console, but on PC you're bronze. Like, we get it. Okay, you're good on console, but there's so much competition in bronze PC that's why you're there, because the competition's so much better in bronze PC. Okay, we get it, guys. Okay. So if you're a PC elitist, you can go ahead and click off the video. This is strictly for people that want to get better at the game, that want to get not better at the game, better at McCree. I was about to say Hanzo. What the hell, dude? I don't play Hanzo. All right, guys. Step number 1. Your skin. You got to have the best skin out on that battlefield. No, I'm just joking, guys. Okay, listen. If you want to have a cool skin, fine. If you want to have an ugly skin, fine. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't care, dude. It's not going to affect your performance whether or not you have a skin or not, obviously. Let's actually get let's get serious, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let me start off this video by explaining my settings. Now, I cannot stress this enough, how many countless number of times I get to see my settings. What are your settings? What are your settings? Can we see your settings? Like, and I'll show you guys my settings, but I want to start off by saying, just because I have a certain settings doesn't mean you guys have to have those same settings, okay? And this goes for PlayStation players, because or Xbox, or just console players in general, because the settings on here are going to be different for PC, obviously. But like I said, just because I have these settings doesn't mean that they're going to be the settings that work for you. So, I mean, let's just go ahead and hop into this, and hopefully I don't get kicked for inactivity. All right, so we're on the McCree settings, okay? Some of you guys may laugh at me, but I have the default 40/40 vertical and horizontal sensitivity. You know, obviously that might not be your cup of tea. You may want to aim a little faster to get those flick shots. You may want to be a little slower to be a little more accurate with your shots. It's all up to you guys. Like I said, I would very highly recommend you go into the practice range like I'm in right now, you know, and just fiddle around with settings. Literally, like, oh no, that's too fast, you know what I mean? Oh, that's too slow. Oh, that's too fast. I combined fast and slow there. Okay, I'll stop. Anyways, we jump back into the settings, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you the advanced settings, okay? Now, I get a lot of people saying to turn down aim assist strength, turn down aim assist window size, turn down aim smoothing, and I don't want to, mainly because I don't really know what they do. I know aim assist strength, I know aim assist window, but I have no idea what aim smoothing is. People tell me to turn it down, people tell me to turn it up. Like, well, it's already at 100, you can't really turn it up, but I have no idea what these do. I don't know if they'll make me better at the game. I don't know if they'll make me worse at the game, so I kind of just leave them there. These were implemented in like some settings patch for PlayStation where I think they came in the same time the reticles came in, but I'm not sure. Anyways, my aim assist strength is at 100, aim assist window size 100, aim smoothing 100, aim ease in 0. Invert, I don't play on inverted, so these two are off. My vibration's off. I don't like my controller vibrating when I shoot. That's just something I've always done. I turned it off since like Modern Warfare 2 on the PlayStation 3. That's when I've had vibration off, and that's just how I feel more comfortable playing. Obviously some of you may want vibration, some of you may not want vibration. It's really up to you. Switch movement look sticks off, legacy sticks off, aim technique dual zone. Now I have no idea what exponential ramp or linear ramp does. I've not looked at videos or anything, so I'm just gonna keep it at dual zone. That's the best I can do. Now in terms of reticle, this is completely up to you. I prefer the crosshair. I was actually talking to my stream today about this. Reticle is something that sounds like it should really like not mean anything, but in all actuality it actually means a lot. If I have a circle as a crosshair, I'm not gonna aim as well as if I had a crosshair as a crosshair. What? Let me rephrase that. If I had a circle as a reticle, I'm not gonna aim as good as if I had a crosshair as a reticle. Or, you know, if I have a dot, I might not aim as well as I have, you know, as a crosshair. So I chose crosshair on like actually all of my hit scan characters. I use a crosshair. But you know, since this is a McCree, you know, it's whatever. Now I know your favorite streamer Taimu uses a different reticle than everyone else. You know, he uses this little circle thing, but you know, I don't know. Maybe he's, you know, since he's a pro, he might know something I don't. Like, I just haven't tried it, but this is what's most comfortable for me. Like I said, again, you need to go into practice range, really just mess around with the settings, what reticle really fits best with you. But as you can see right here, I use green. Green really stands out on my screen. You know, you don't want like a black to like kind of match with the background, or a red or so. I don't know. It's just color just depends on whatever you want. You know, if you want to match your color with whatever the character is, like, oh, the McCree's red, so I'm gonna use red. The Genji's green, I'm gonna use green. You know what I mean? The Widowmaker's purple, I'm gonna use purple. So, I mean, it's really up to you. I just like green the best. Thickness 2, I mean, I don't want this little skinny crosshair, so I put a little up. I wish it was like kind of in the middle of 1 and 2, but it kind of just kind of like, I don't know, blows up. I don't know. Crosshair length 14, center gap 8, opacity 84. Opacity really, I don't really know. It doesn't really matter. I could put it at 80, 84, whatever. It doesn't matter. Outline opacity 50, dot size 4. I could put it up, I could put it down. Like, it really doesn't matter, but I just prefer to have it at 4. Dot opacity 50. And I recommend this. You have this on every character. Is allied health bars on, so you know who's weak, who's not weak, and etc, etc.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8.
Now we hop into the next thing. How do you aim so well? Okay, I'm sitting there streaming, and all I see is, wow, how are you aiming so well? As I miss a bullet. You know, I'm sitting there with my cheeks all red. I'm blushing. I'm like, hee, stop. You don't mean that. But how do I aim well? Just practice, man. That's all I can give you guys. Just practice. Go into the training range. Literally, like, this will help you, like, practice. You know what I mean? This will help your aim out immensely. For any character, you go into the practice range. You do little drills by yourself if you want to. You can, you know, Taimu. I watched a video for Taimu that said, you know, like, practice shooting each one of these bots in the head, and you'll get better at, like, you know, and like if you miss one, just like ignore it or whatever. I thought the other guy was coming out, but like just try to hit him in the head, and you know, try to be your best. But like you have to stand still, right? So ba, and then ba. I don't really use that. That's what he uses, which is fine. I kind of just run around and, like, I don't know, make it a more situational thing. Like, you know, you're actually moving with your character as you shoot people. You can also, like, do something where you see this little thing. You can practice strafing back and forth, and, you know, shooting at this, and, you know, it'll you know, you'll have better hand-eye coordination just by practicing. You can go. I also said that deathmatch was also a really good way to warm up, or to practice your aim, you can literally just go in there and, you know, you have, oh, how many other people? 7 other people you're playing against, and they're playing different characters, so you can practice against, you know, killing Tracers and killing Genjis and killing Roadhogs and killing Divas and stuff like that. So it's actually really useful. I recommend, you know, for aim, it's just practice, dude. It's all about practice. Crosshair helps your aim, or not crosshair, but just the reticle helps your aim a little bit. It sounds like it shouldn't, but it actually does. So like I said, mess around with your reticle and then just come and practice your aim. That's the only way you'll get better.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, positioning for McCree is kind of difficult, and I'll explain why. McCree isn't the most mobile hero, okay? We all know this. We all know this. You know, we see McCree, you know, running around with his big boots, just stomping around. There's a snake in my boot, ha ha ha. You know what I mean? So we see him just stomping around, and I would say that the best positioning for McCree is high ground, right? Obviously. Dude, oh my god, I'm sounding like Stylosa here. But with Soldier, you want to have high ground. He's very good at high ground. He can just kind of pick people off. He has his own heal, and he can run, right? He's mobile. He's mobile, has his own heal, and can run. All right, but for McCree, you're not very mobile. You're not, you can't heal, and but you do a lot of damage, right? So the reason I say that it's tricky for McCree, you do not want to be, say your friendlies are right here, right? These are my friendlies. Okay, I don't have any friends, guys. Okay, calm down. I can't like have like a representation of where they could be, but they'll be right there, okay? So say you're right there and you're over here, right? Blah blah blah. They're over there, all the way over here, and you're on top, high ground, you know, just shooting at people. It is very, very easy for the other team to come and dive you. You are an easy kill, and I'll tell you why, okay? You have a combat roll, you have a stun, that's it. You can't really, like, okay, you can combat roll away, but your team's still all the way over here. There's a freaking Diva, Winston, a Genji right on top of you. You're not escaping. No way you're escaping. And then they're up 6v5. So, I would say that the best positioning is high ground, but also very close to your team. So if you could communicate to your team, tell them to be kind of like near you, or I don't know, just don't be dumb and get yourself killed, I guess. I don't know. So that way, if they do jump you, you can easily roll down. And now I'm with my squad, my boys, and we're about to, you know, cause some mayhem. Now, that positioning is for team fights, right? You just started on King's Row. You're posted up in the hotel. Your team is down by the point. You're popping shots. You can easily jump down to them, right? But what about after? What about after? And you guys see me. This is a super popular meme in my stream, the flank Cree, right? So what I'll do, and what a lot of McCree should do, I feel, is flank around and try to get a pick, okay? Like I said, McCree is not a very mobile hero, so try not to like kill someone that's literally like standing next to a Roadhog or something, or a Diva, because Diva will just ruin your day. All in all, I would say that the best position for McCree is high ground close to teammates, and then when, you know, at the start of games, and then once the game gets a little more involved, you can sneak up on other people in the back, shoot them real quick, stun them, shoot them, kill them, and you're good to go. That's how I would play McCree. That's how I do play McCree. And should you play McCree like that? I don't know. If you feel more comfortable behind a Rhine shield in your tanks shooting, like, go for it. If you feel more comfortable, you know, going insane, just popping off, dude. I'm aimbot Calvin, dude. Oh shit. Oh, the mercy. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, that's fine too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Now, I want to talk about counters. Who does McCree counter and who counters McCree? Off the top of my head, the two people that McCree counter, Tracer, Pharah, okay? Obviously, Tracer... What the f... Obviously, Pharah gets countered by any hit scan. She's up in the air. She's just, you know... And a hit scan is very good at just, you know, picking a Pharah off, right? If she's by herself, you're at medium range. Awesome, right? Tracer, obviously, with the stun headshot combo, that's an insta kill, right? So you also got to be very careful for really good tracers. Okay, I run into this problem almost all the time. There are super good tracers that just know when you're gonna throw your flashbang, and it's super annoying because you throw your flashbang, you're left you're left vulnerable, and you know the only thing that you can count on is you hitting like a couple like lucky headshots, or like, you know what I mean, like, you know, the tracer's blinking all around you, you gotta, you know, whip and hit a shot or something, or, you know, just kind of roll around, you know, wait until your flash come back, throw it, miss again, oh no, now I'm actually dead, you know what I mean? Or you have a healer with you, whatever. So Tracer having such low health, it is very common to stun and headshot. That's a kill on a Tracer. Same with that's a kill on a baby diva. So you know, now you know. Now, another thing that is very dangerous is a Pharah very close range, because she can deal a lot of damage in a very, very short amount of time. Her... Okay, I just got booted. Okay. What was I saying? Pharah. Pharah can deal a lot of damage in a very short amount of time. Especially if she's super close to you. A direct hit rocket, I believe, hits for 120, so immediately you're left with 60 health, and you gotta pray you gotta pray you're hitting your shots, because if you don't, you know, it's harder to aim on console 100%. You know, FPS games are made for PC, so it's already harder to aim on console. So you know, the Pharah's flying around like, oh crap, what are we doing? Oh, you know, like, you know, you're trying to pick her out. This guy, get over here, Pharah. Oh my god, right? If she's actually very close, the best range, say the Pharah's like right here flying around, that's probably the best range, mid-range, because you can do a lot of damage yourself without having the damage drop off from being really far away, and she's also not too far away from, you know, like I said, having the damage drop off and you literally doing nothing to a Pharah that's just gonna go and hide behind a freaking building. Oh, I hate Pharah. And I know what you guys are thinking, but bro, what if she has a Mercy with her? Like, what do you want me to do, dude? Like, there's nothing I can do for you. No, I'm just kidding. But that's when you communicate with your team. Maybe maybe a Zen can Discord a Pharah. Maybe the Mercy can damage boost you while you shoot the Pharah. And I mean, best of luck to you, dude. I would say aim for the Mercy first, but Mercy is a very tricky character to hit, especially on console, like I said. She is super slippery. She, like, now with her fly changes, and she can, oh, I hate Mercy, because she could literally go from here to here in like 1 second, just whoop, and then like there's nowhere to be found, and then, okay, let me shoot back at the Pharah. Oh wait, the Mercy, whoop, she came back to heal the Pharah. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, you just need someone else to help you, okay? Obviously, you can kill a Pharah while she's being healed if you do consecutive headshots or consecutive damage enough to out damage Mercy's healing. But, you know, then Mercy comes in with her till Valhalla, and she freaking reses the Pharah you worked so hard to kill. And you gotta go ahead and do it again, right? And to that I say, you know, obviously McCree is a Pharah counter. When she's paired up with Mercy, it's a little harder, but at the same time, she's still a counter, okay? So that's just what I wanted to talk about for... Oh, my rage is coming out. Now, as for who counters McCree, out of the top of my head, I'm not looking at anything. I can only think of one person, and that's Diva. Why? Why does Diva counter McCree? Well, I'll tell you why she counters McCree, right? Back in ye olden times, Diva did not have rockets, right? And you're thinking, what? Rockets aren't so bad, right? Like, you could still well, it wouldn't be as bad if she couldn't shoot them as she's defense matrixing. So, defense matrixing really ruins your day. You're going in for an ult. Oh shit, it's fat, chat, it's fat. But guess, how did this guy not die? Excuse me? What? The ult is fat, you got 5 people in your sights, you're ready, but guess what? Defense matrix right in your face. What do you can't do anything. There's literally nothing you can do, right? So maybe back in the day, you'd be able to solo a Diva very easily, right? Just go for crit shots while her defense matrix is down. You know, you're kind of jumping around. Divas aren't really good at aiming, so you kind of jump around. And I'm just kidding. You just jump around, you know, you're kind of dodging her bullets. Once she's out of mech, you know, you hit her with the old done, headshot, right? She's dead. But now, since she can defense matrix and shoot rockets at the same time, you're pretty much shooting, none of the bullets are hitting, and she's hitting you with rockets that deal a lot of damage. And then, you know, once her defense matrix runs out, she'll just shoot you like one time and you're dead, right? There's not a lot I can do. Even if I had my flashbang, she starts shooting at me, I flash, I'm trying to run away. Oh, help, mercy, please. And then boom, shot in the back. You understand what I mean? Like, it's very hard to play against a really good diva. It's very hard to play against a very bad diva. No, it's not. But it's very hard to play against a diva at my level. You guys might be able to do it in gold, might be able to do it in platinum, might be able to do it in silver, like whatever, right? But in grandmaster slash top 500, it is very, very difficult to deal with a diva that knows what she's doing. If you're McCree, you know, if you're McCree. So that's pretty much all I wanted to touch up on, I guess, in terms of counters. Like I said, Diva's the only one that really comes to mind. I guess you can say Widowmaker if she's like a really good shot. Because you can't do as much damage, especially if she's further away. You can't do as much damage to her as she can do to you if she hits a headshot. So, some other people might argue that Soldier is another good counter, and I would agree, I guess. You know, if you're not hitting headshots, the Soldier can easily put his heal down. He's continuously getting healed while you're sitting there looking dumb, trying to, you know, you know, and you can't hit him. He's over here like, you know, just spraying his gun around. But you can definitely out damage Soldier's heal. I'm pretty sure you can out damage any heal as long as you're just hitting headshots. Like, that's the best damage dealer, and like that's what you should be doing, aiming for headshots all the time. That's why when you come to the practice range, only aim for headshots, dude. Oh no, I hit a body shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, this is where the part of the video gets good. All right, there's a big misconception with McCree's ultimate, right? Where if you high noon one person, high noon two people, chat will automatically spam NA ult, right? Or bad ult. Your teammates will say, oh, that was a bad ult. You only got one person, you got two people, whatever, right? And that's just not the case. Now, there are tons of clips of me solo high nooning a Mercy that's flying around because she has her ult. Now, in my opinion, think that's actually one of the best picks you can do. If I can solo res a Mercy, or solo ult a Mercy, like it's good, dude. Like you hear me say it a lot in streams. I'll kill the Mercy and I'll say, yo, their Mercy's dead. We win the fight, right? Because Mercy is such a huge problem right now. She literally, you know, like, obviously her ult was bad before. She could just res, you know, tell everyone to die, res all your hard work, whatever, right? But now, since it's just little single picks, you know, in Overwatch you usually use picks to like go off of that. You know, you get a pick, you know, you're like, oh, oh crap, not yet. Okay, got a pick. Let's move in. You know, it's 5v6. And obviously Mercy is not gonna, you know, solo res one person when it was, you know, when it was the old patch. But now, since she can solo res and it'll just take 30 seconds and she can res again, you know, she's 100% gonna do that because she, you know, she knows that obviously being a man down is a disadvantage and you need to be on equal terms to fly around. And then when she ults, she can double res people, which is insane. But anyways, like I said, just because you ult one or two people, that does not mean that it's a bad ult. It just doesn't. It doesn't mean. And if you get a Mercy in that ult, even if it's just a solo ult, the Mercy, like if she's flying around and you lock onto 5 people but they're all hiding and the Mercy happens to peek and you shoot the Mercy, that's already a huge win for your team, because not only did you get rid of a healer, but they got rid of like arguably like the most powerful healer on their team, or in Overwatch, dude, in general. So if you ever see someone solo ults anyone, dude, anyone, like even if, and I'll say this, McCree's ult charges super fast, right? If you're at the minimum distance where you can do the maximum amount of damage, your ult charge goes up by 9%, and then a body shot goes up by 4%, right? If you're at the max, I already did this math, guys. I already did this. I was gonna call you chat. I already did this math, guys. So if you're at the maximum point, right here, for example, when you're shooting a headshot, it only goes up 3%, and if you shoot a body shot, oops, if you shoot a body shot, it goes up 1%. Now I know it said 2, but there you go, 1%. It said 2 because it was gonna switch to the next number, but I shot and it switched up to 2. It does 1%. So McCree's ult is very fast to get if you're hitting headshots constantly. If you're just hitting people constantly, it's a super fast ult to charge. So, like, you know, just go ahead and use your ult. Why not? Like, stop waiting for that perfect moment, for that perfect 5-6 man, for that, you know what I mean? Just you know, if you need to use your ult, boom, you killed one person, you know, you're back at it, boom, boom, you see that, dude? Look, my ult's already going up. You know, I'm just, you know, wrecking everyone, dude. Look, I'm already at 40%. I just used my ult. Hello, boop, got him. You know, we're doing damage here. We're doing damage. I'm at 81. You understand what I mean? Like, we're shooting people. We're shooting people. We're shooting people. Boom, my ult's already up. Let's go. Where are you at? Boom, got him. Oh, never mind. No, I didn't. Just roll, shoot, anything, dude. You understand? So the McCree's ult, you know, that may have not looked fast because I'm actually just continuously shooting bots, but it actually charges very fast. So if you know, don't wait for that perfect 5-man opportunity. Like, if you see a Mercy and she's a bigger pick like, if you can only hit her with your ult, like, do it, dude. And especially if it's like a really important part of the game. It's like, you know, the final seconds on Elios and you're trying to capture that last point, 99-99, dude. You have your ult and you're getting targets, but you're not, they're all hiding, and the Mercy comes out. Kill the Mercy 100%. Your team is at such a major advantage. For example, if you kill a Mercy, you know, solo ult a Mercy, that's better than solo ulting a soldier. 100%. That's like 100% guaranteed. It is better. I'm not telling you guys to solo ult, but if the opportunity is there and it's the only opportunity there is to solo ult, then you might as well go for it. Oh boy, that was a ramble and a half, dude.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, my final piece of advice that I can give every single one of you, right, to become a better McCree. You learned about going into the training range and figuring out your own settings. You learned about aiming. You learned about positioning. You learned about, you know, your ultimate. If there's the last thing I can give you guys to ensure that you will be a better McCree, 100% guaranteed. This is not clickbait, guys. 100% guaranteed you will be a better McCree after I tell you guys this. All right, you ready? Get in close, get in close, get in close. I want to whisper it in your ear. Practice. Okay, what, dude, that's some lame advice. Everyone tells me to practice. Well, obviously everyone's telling you to practice because that's the best advice I can give you. You go into games, you practice your shot in training range, you practice your shot in quick play, in competitive, whatever you want, and that's how you get better at the game. I made an entire video on how I placed gold. My first ever season, I placed gold, and by the end of the season, I was ranked high master. And then now look at me, I'm a top 500 grandmaster. McCree one trick, by the way, and and you know, it's great because I practice. I played at the game, I got better. Obviously, anyone can get better with practice, and that's like literally the best advice I can give you. Anything you want in your life, dude. Not only McCree, dude. You want to be a better Genji. You want to be a better Pharah. You want to be a better Mercy. You want to be a basketball player, a better gamer in general. Practice, dude. Just practice. That's all you got to do is practice, and you will get better. As long as you put hours into it, you will get better. I know some of you are like, oh, I don't got the time. I don't have the time to be practicing and whatnot, dude. Literally, just coming into the practice range and shooting bots is practice, dude. Literally, getting on 30 minutes and messing around with a character is practice. Like, come on. It's just, you're always getting better at the game every single time you play it. You might have your off days, you might have your good days, your off days, whatever, but you know, you're always getting better. If it's not mechanically, it's like in like IQ-ly. Dude, shout out to daily Overwatch moments where we got 900 IQ tracers and Hanzos and McCrees and stuff like that, like tearing it up. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Like, that's all the advice I can give you guys. Hopefully it was of some use to you. I'm sorry if I just repeated what some other guides said, but those are literally everything that I have to offer you guys in terms of just advice or a guide on McCree. And most importantly, if McCree's not working, then switch off McCree, okay? I only did I one-tricked McCree because I thought that'd be something fun for chat to watch, my chat to watch, and it was. We're doing a lot. We're having a lot of fun. And next season, I'm gonna be one-tricking another hero. Who will it be? I don't know. You're gonna have to tune in to find out who I'm one-tricking. But like I said, that's been pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really does motivate me when you guys do all three. We're closing in on a hot 6,000 subscribers. Or we're not closing in, but like we're that's the next goal. The next goal is 6,000 subscribers. So if you guys would, like I said, hit that hot subscribe button, hit that notification button so you guys never miss a stream or an upload. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope this video makes you a better McCree. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.